Hello again, everybody. Second Tech is here for this very rare Friday Atakline on this day, August the 7th, 2015. I usually don't make Friday Ataklines, but I decided to be very busy going to a concert, or went to a concert, had a gig, and also went to two county fairs in Michigan over the last couple of days. I went to one fair that was too kiddie-like. There's nothing for teens or adults to do. Went to another one in Ingham near Mason and Lansing. That was awesome. That was yesterday. And Tuesday and Wednesday, I had a lot of things going down. Concert and a gig. Let's get to the concert first. After seeing Tim McGraw in a upbeat, rain-shortened show on Sunday, my birthday Sunday, continued with taking my dad to see Deep Purple at Freedom Hill with Blue Oyster Cult in a very odd choice for an opening band. A band I've seen before with Poison back in '99. LA Guns. It was like Naughty by Nature and that one DMC bill I saw a few weeks ago. Naughty by Nature was the only band from the '90s representative. But mostly early '70s, late '80s. Same with late '70s, early '80s. Same with LA Guns, an early '80s band out of mostly '60s, '70s band. And it was supposed to go on at 7:30 yet. Hey, LA Guns went on at 6:40. So I got there. I had lawn tickets and all with my dad. We just chilled out to LA Guns. Went to a couple radio station booths that was set up, including 106.7 The D. I told them it's my birthday on Sunday because they were giving me Motley Crue tickets, which is a concert I'm seeing on Sunday, on my birthday. And they're like, "You alone tonight?" I'm like, "No." I told them I'm with my dad. And they're like, "How would you get like upgraded seats?" Okay. Got upgraded to second wall. Thank you, 106.7 The D. And even though Deep Purple were the headliners, and who my dad was kind of looking forward to seeing, Blue Oyster Cult, the opening band, stole the show. I like their stuff. You know, I like Don't Fear the Reaper, which they dedicated to Roddy Piper. That was a great gesture. And also Godzilla and Burning for You. I knew those songs. I didn't know how really good of a band they were. They were jamming, man. They were kicking ass, man. And they were a unit, man. They had like a couple of ports with us, all three guitars and the basses all lining up together. It was kind of a cool, electrifying 1 hour set. Then the headliners came on. And we were second row and all. I like Deep Purple, but there was too much jamming, should I say, too much soloing and improvised BS that you would see at like a fucking Moody Blues show or something. You know, when they did the songs that people knew, they killed. Like Highway Storm, Smoke on the Water, even Hush, and Space Truckin', of course. But when they were doing endless soloing, I know they were trying to make Ian Gillan rest his voice and all, but come on, the solos dragged too long. Plus, they didn't do Woman from Tokyo. That's kind of a sin. Like the only song from Mach 2 that was a hit they never did. You know, anything from Mach 3 they didn't touch. Nothing from Coverdale. They even did Perfect Strangers, but not Women from Tokyo. That was kind of BS to me. And I think if they didn't jam as much, they would have done that song. That's just my humble opinion. But all in all, great night of classic rock. As I mentioned, this Sunday I'm seeing Motley Crue at the Palace. I've seen them twice. When I was 9 years old, I got to see Motley Crue on the Generation Swine Tour. It was called, actually, not just Generation Swine Tour, it was Motley Crue versus the World. Cheap Trick was the opening band. I didn't know much about Cheap Trick then because I was only 9 years old. I didn't know who the heck Cheap Trick were. And then I saw them again a couple years later. I knew who they were now. I knew their songs better when I saw them the second time. Then I saw Motley again in 2002. Not 2002. 2012 with Kiss. Now I get to see him again as a headliner with Alice Cooper on their ever-continuing final tour at the Palace of Auburn Hills. So that's going to be awesome. But after that, concert Deep Purple. Had a gig. Wednesday, Huron Point Yacht Club and their annual MDA boat ride to take people from the MDA Association and they take some of the patients and take them out on a boat ride. It's kind of a cool gesture. Local 4, WDIV, taped the event. I was on camera for like a little bit. They had some close-up shots, but I didn't use any of those. They just had interviews with the people, and I was in the corner. You can see me in the corner. But the gig itself, best one we've done. I've done these boat rides for like 4 or 5 years. This was probably the best one I've done. It's a laid back summer show. You know, they arrive, ride on the boats, have a little lunch, chill, and leave. They had some line dances in there, things like Uptown Funk. There's a couple people requesting like Turbo Hustle and Nene, you know. And the yacht club people were very old, but they had a lot of young people show up to give me some newer requests. So it was a fun gig on Wednesday. I got double gigs tomorrow before I get to Motley Crue. I got two gigs to get through. A wedding reception for my friend Tony, who I've known since high school, and an event for the accredited hospice. The hospital I was actually born at. I've done their event, like a little summer party at Stony Creek for the last 4 years as well, and they've been fantastic. The first year was okay, the last 2 years have been awesome. I think this year will be no exception. So can't wait for that, and Motley on Sunday. And shopping there, I've been shopping for things. It's my birthday, I like to shop. Now let's get down to some news on other people I've seen in concert before, besides seeing Deep Purple and also seeing Motley Crue again. The Spice Girls. It's hard to believe that next year, 2016, will be the 20th anniversary of the founding of the Spice Girls. More specifically, 20 years since their debut album Spice, which of course features an uber hit, Wannabe, along with other Spice favorites. Say You'll Be There, and Who Do You Think You Are? 1 minute I like Motley Crue, next second I like Spice Girls. I saw them on their reunion tour back in 2008, the Return of the Spice Girls tour with all 5 members, and it was like mostly like a 4-month tour, mostly England, Germany, and US. They were supposed to visit all these other countries, but never did. They performed on the Olympics closing ceremony in London. And now with their anniversary impending, rumors are flying about a possible reunion tour, or at least a reunion show. According to several tabloids, apparently the reunion tour or show may happen, with only 4. Now, Jerry's not out this time. It's actually Victoria, who's actually going to be out of a possible Spice reunion. Just Scary, Mel B, Mel C Sporty, Baby, Emma, and Jerry Ginger. Now, Mel B was on today's show saying that she would love to get a reunion going. And there have been rumors that the contracts have been signed. But Baby said nothing's in concrete, but if anything happens, we'll let you know. But I would love to get back together with the girls for a show or at least a tour. Will it be the same with 4? Well, we saw what happened with Ginger. And of course, One Direction without Zayn out of the group. The ticket sales are going down. They're now $15 a Groupon. I'm not kidding. 1 year they can sell out Ford Field, a stadium, 2 nights. The next they can only sell half of it and have the Groupon the tickets for 15. I think I've said that on Monday when I mentioned about the new single, which could be a big debut on the Hot 100s. Stay tuned on Monday's Atakline for the update on that. Anyways, I'd love to see this if the Spice Girls were to get back together. Maybe tour with Backstreet Boys. Backstreet Boys talked about possibly touring with them. So Spice Girls do reunite. Maybe we can see that tour with BSB. So there you go, Spice Girls. And pending the 20th anniversary could be reuniting for another tour. And I've been to a lot of concerts. Very diverse. If you've seen any of my recent videos, I've been seeing a lot this year. U2, The Stones, Run DMC. And the person I have seen in a concert before, his name is Prince. On the Musicology tour back in 2004, he was amazing. Probably one of the best concerts I've ever seen. So I'm a huge, diehard Prince fan. And Prince, of course, is not the biggest fan of the internet. Anything of him on YouTube or anything has been taken down indefinitely. And Prince has also limited himself to streaming services. He's not on Apple Music. He's not on Spotify. He's on Tidal, the Jay-Z owned digital service, which has been very publicly maligned for the last few months about how they handle their business, with stockholders being musicians and all that good stuff. But Prince, for whatever reason that he thinks that Tidal's a great service, not only is it the exclusive home of his back catalog, it's also going to be the exclusive home of his latest album, Hit and One, which is named after a series of shows Prince has been doing. Hit and One shows he's been doing for 30 years. He did a Hit and One series in 1986, did a Hit and One show series in 2000, and most recently, he's been doing Hit and One shows, which means he announces a show that's within a few days' notice of the show. Detroit, he did a Hit and One show in Detroit. He announced the show on a Monday to take place 3 days later on that Thursday. He did other Hit and One shows in Louisville, London, and in Europe, and also Baltimore. So that's why his new album is called Hit and One. And the album will be released on Tidal on September the 7th. The question is, not only is this album going to be only a Tidal thing and go to other services, and more importantly, is this going to be in stores? CD stores. According to several interviews from several Prince's members of Third Eye Girl, they say that this album is a completely funky album. Prince has been releasing one-off singles like Baltimore and also a new single, Hard Rock Lover, a popular single from that album. So there you go. Prince untitled the album exclusively. According to a press release from Prince, said that after one meeting, it was obvious that Jay-Z and the team he has assembled at Tidal recognize and applaud the effort that we musicians put into their craft to achieve the very best they can at this pivotal time in the music industry. Secondly, Tidal has honored us with a non-restricted arrangement that will once again allow us to continue making art in the fashion we've been grown to accustomed to, and we're extremely grateful for the generous support. Hit One took 90 days to prepare its release, with the album set to come out September 7th. Tidal is also very happy about Prince's relationship with Tidal. So there you go. Prince's new album is set to come out exclusively on Hit One, exclusively on Tidal, on September 7th. Now we got some award show news now. One award show announced their hosts. One award show announced their first performer. The award show that announces his first performer is the MTV Video Music Awards, set to take place on Sunday, August the 30th, as you know, hosted by Miley Cyrus. Now, the first performer, as I mentioned, has been announced by, of all people, Tom Cruise. During his lip-sync battle, he lip-synced a song on Jimmy Fallon during that battle called I Can't Feel My Face by The Weeknd. And he tweeted out, it was fun to lip-sync that song. I can't wait to see The Weeknd do it himself at the VMAs. So Tom Cruise inadvertently announced the first performer, The Weeknd, to perform his Uber Smash, I Can't Feel My Face. I love that song. It's one of my favorite new songs I'm playing at my shows besides Cheerleader. You've seen any of my videos on here talking about what music I like to play. I like dancing music, poppy music, upbeat music. So that's why I'm glad that finally upbeat music's taking over the charts again. That sad deaf song that was Wiz Khalifa's song. I don't mind playing that song on my mid-tempos, but I'm not the biggest fan of them. I tolerate them because I want dancier stuff. Ballads I exclude because I love playing ballads, like Ed Sheeran's song, Thinking Out Loud, or John Legend's song. I don't mind those, but mid-tempo songs like Wiz Khalifa's song is not exactly a love song ballad. I'll tolerate them. So there you go. First performance set for VMA on the 30th of August, The Weeknd. Meanwhile, another award show announced their hosts for the remarkable 8th year in a row. Carrie Underwood and Brad Paisley, in my mind, the best co-hosting duo in award shows today, with the exception of Amy Poehler and Tina Fey, will host the CMAs again this year on Wednesday, November the 4th. I've seen every one of their award shows hosting a CMA, and they've gotten better and better. When they started playing parody songs on the acoustic guitar in 2009, they found their niche. 2008, the first year, they were in a learning phase. They were hosting an award show for the first time, equally together, and they had some growing pains. But the second year, when they started bringing the acoustic guitar in and doing parody songs with the guitar. They found their niche. They found their gimmick. And it's gotten some great moments over the years, from the parody concerning Hank Williams' song getting pulled from Monday Night Football over some negative political comments he made, to the Blue Lions parody with the Duck Dynasty cast, and also making fun of Obamacare. Some great funny moments from Carrie and Brad throughout the years. Can't wait to see what kind of funny things they pull out of the hats again on Wednesday, November 4th at 8/7 Central on ABC for the 49th annual CMAs Country Music Academy Association Awards. There's the Academy of Country Music Awards, the ACMs, and the CMAs. They call it Country's Biggest Night. So can't wait to see that on November 4th. And that is it for the Atakline for today. Thank you very much for watching. With that in mind, y'all been attacked by the news from Zach. See you later. Next time I'll be seeing you, I'll be officially 27 because I'll probably be making another Atakline after my birthday. So see ya.